Um, First of all, I guess I should apologize that I've been pretty much only playing jungle, except for one game where I went to fade mid, and that lack of diversity in roles probably isn't very helpful, but I do want to stress that the whole purpose of the series is to showcase getting out of lower elos, and the two roles that are best for carrying yourself out of these elos are jungle and mid, and I only have one rune page. I literally only have one flat 80 runes, so I'm really reluctant to play mid unless I absolutely have to, and that's basically if I can jungle. So for now, until I get runes, I'll be mostly jungling. So I feel like both team comps are pretty messed up. Their team comp, yeah, I really don't know. It's really messed up. I don't really know how to analyze it, but so we'll just see how this game plays out. I'm really glad we do have AP. Originally, this Rumble was going to go Zed, and that's really not useful against a Malphite team. Against a full 80 team, having a Malphite just basically guarantees that the Malphite won't be able to be killed in later stages. So I'm going to try to focus on ganking Karthus because he's very vulnerable in lane. I don't really know what we're doing here. This is a weird invasion attempt against a Shaco who can fear all of our team. And this Rumble's also been really annoying in Champ Select. He's one of those control freak guys that needs to tell everybody what to do. But who knows? Yep. And they got scared off, so. We took a lot more damage than it was actually worth. I'm really unsure about how this will turn out. I guess that's first blood for us. Hopefully I don't die, but I might. Okay, I guess that turned out well enough. Managed to steal their buff and come out with first blood. So that's very good. I don't know whether it's more likely for Shaco to try to steal my red or blue. I'm assuming that, yeah, I really don't know, so I'm just going to secure my own red first, and since I already have a blue buff, and then my next objective after that is to get my blue buff. But since Smite is not up yet, what is going on here? 1-for-1 trade? Okay, I guess we can take it. I don't really know how that happened. Okay, I'm not even level 2 yet. But red buff is still up, so I need to be wary of random Shakos coming along, but with Smite I should be able to take it. Yep. I get E when I'm looking to do a level 2 gank. Otherwise, I will get W at level 2 for higher sustain, so I'm going to... This Rumble really needs to shut up, but I'm going to gank Karthus, especially because he's low on mana. Oh, the flash. He is not going to die, but he burned his flash, so that's good for us. And giving talent free from lane. Karthus is important to shut down early just to delay his late game onslaught as much as possible. Nope, and blue is still here. Hopefully Talon should be able to finish him off. Yep. So I was willing to let myself die there for Talon to get the kill. Yeah, this Rumble really needs to shut up, honestly. It's getting annoying. So I'm just gonna wait for boots. I can't really say whether that's the best idea or not, but that's what I'm gonna do. And probably head bot after, because they're under quite a bit of pressure. Okay, he's dead. Not dead, surprisingly, very surprising.
An enemy has been slain.
Great, he's dead.
An ally has been slain.
I'm going to try to catch some of this wave bot, because I'm pretty behind in the jungle, but Shaco's also behind, so right now it's relatively even. It's quite easy for me to harass Varus out, as Bruiser vastly outdamages a AD carry early game, so I forced him out of lane. Kind of annoyed that Talon didn't clear my blue, because that delays his spawn. But if he... Yeah, I don't know why Rumble's losing his Malphite. Rumble is usually a champion that's supposed to do well against him, but whatever. And that worked out fine for us. If Karthus shows back up, I'm going to try to take him out since his flash is down. So after Wraiths, I'll probably go for a gank on Karthus. Shoot, I need to... Our blue's not up, so I don't know why anyone should be pinging it. So this should be a free kill. Wait to ignite.
An enemy has been slain.
Since all the lanes are getting fed right now, I can't remember if I already said this, but I don't think I did. I'm gonna start out with getting Spirit of the Ancient Golem rather than the Lizard Elder. I'm gonna go more of a supported build this game, even though I mentioned in a previous video that I do like to play carry type jungler, because Xin Zhao has very effective gank potential and he scales well early game with or without damage items. So I'm probably gonna go Lizard or Ancient Golem, and then I don't know what that was supposed to kill, but Ancient Golem, and then into a Blade of the Rune King, and after that I'll probably go full tank support it. So hopefully I can make it bot in time to at least get a kill, if not manage to save a teammate. Yeah. I don't think Shaco should dare tower dive here. So I'm going to leave the farm for Graves. Yep, probably going to get Merc Treads this game. What just happened? That was a good job. I never really expect my lanes to win 1v1, so it's always a nice surprise that when they do. Instead of trying to go for finishing Merc Treads early, I'd rather get started on my Blade of the Rune King with just a longsword. Longsword, yep. And the reason for that is just to make my ganking a little more effective. I'm not really in damage threat early right now. Xin Zhao is very good at dealing damage, so I'm not really worried about that. You need to be careful for where Shaco's headed. He might be going for my red, which, although I doubt that. Nope, he went to head mid instead, so I know that I'm safe to farm red. I don't know why he's asking for assistance. Malphite did go a pretty good counter Rumble build with his Russian Spirit Visage, but that shouldn't be too big of an issue because Rumble should still be able to outdamage early game. Except that he got 2 Dorn Shields for some reason, which I don't know why he would get against Malphite who does magic damage. Should be a double kill. Yeah, very nice pickup.
An enemy has been slain.
Boss winning as well, that's very good. Rumble's doing okay. I don't really need to worry about that lane. But since all the other lanes are pretty much winning without me, I can still focus on trying to gain top lane. There's not a high probability because Malphite can use his ult to escape, although a lot of low level enemies will just use it to knock you up instead. One thing that I notice Malphite players doing is that they'll use flash to escape before using their ult, and I would suggest using your ult first because it's on a lower cooldown and it covers more distance. Talon, I hope he's doing okay. I'm too far to really do anything. But yeah, this guy actually uses ult to escape. So and flash, so good pickup. Talon managed to survive mid as well. There's no point in staying because he's probably recalling. This is a very risky play by Talon, which managed to work out, so very good play. But yeah, I would have gone follow up if he hadn't aggressed right there. Nautilus, I believe he's building Locket. I'm gonna give Graves the big one. And never rub it in the enemy's face asking them to surrender or stuff like that, because sometimes it just makes them mad, and where they would have surrendered, they don't. And even if that doesn't result in a throw, it just makes the game last longer. So I might just be able to kill Karthus flat out when he comes back to mid. If he uses his wall. But he's playing very scared. Not sure if they should really be diving top, but looks like they're smart enough not to dive at least.
Shut down.
So just getting my full combo off is good enough. I out-trade him there and just back off. I can do that trade already again because my E came back up because my cooldown resets. This Rumble is really obnoxious and annoying. I think I'll probably report him after the game.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I don't really need to finish my shoes. I don't see the real need to do that, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my later than run team. I would normally argue that they have a better late game team, but we do have a very good team for just shutting down their Karthus, as well as they have a Shago who is notoriously bad late game. So I'm not even concerned if this game does drag out a little bit. They are wasting a lot of resources to kill that Nautilus, which may or may not earn the Malphite, and with all those resources wasted, it's actually not worth it. But since we're all up here, we can coordinate to take the tower, which is a good pickup.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
It's not really effective being up here unless we put a pretty concerted dive onto. What is this? Not a building, but unless we put like a concerted dive onto the Karthus, which I'm not really comfortable doing right now, especially as the modifier just showed back up, so it's good time for us to back out. Except that my team wants to fight. My concern right now is to just prevent Rumble from dying.
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
This is really annoying. 4 seconds. Hopefully I can get my move up in time to get the kill. Yep, managed to pick it up. And that's definitely the clone because he would not be dumb enough. So hopefully I can pick up the real one. Nope, he's linked up in the wall probably. No, he fooled me and blinked it the right way. If Bear shows up, I can just take him out solo, so I'm not concerned about
Your
him.
team has destroyed a turret.
So just take his minion and back off before they respawn. Now, since I had quite a bit on recall, I'll just finish up my Merc Treads. Not really an important item for me at this stage, but since I couldn't finish my Blade of the Rune King anyway, just pick up the shoes to help out with it. They could have easily picked up the kill there if Nautilus played that right. If he let in with his ult, it would have stunned Karthus and they could have bursted him down before he would be able to flash away. But getting the flash down, also not a bad thing, so.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, not really sure what's going on, but I'll just let them do their thing and push me to the graves. Since they're all occupied up there, we have a free push. Varus is in very bad position. He actually didn't die, I'm very surprised. But,
An enemy has been slain.
good thing we had talent from behind.
Shut down.
Since we're both pretty low and Shaco does have some burst damage, I don't feel that it's safe staying to fight him. But if he goes on Graves, then I'll turn around and try to take him out. Thought they would be able to finish off Malphite by now. Took them longer than I expected. Normally I would be more concerned about warding on jungle, but our team is in a stage where they can just outduel opponents if they try to invade our jungle simply by being more powerful. So I'm just pretty much just being lazy and not warding. Now I'm going to go mid and join my team. there's not really much they can do against us on a 5-on-5 push. Nautilus, what happened to the Alexa's miracle thing? Whatever. Anyways, so I'm gonna get a Aegis into Locket after this, since Nautilus isn't getting it. Even though we're outnumbered, it's easy to pick them off just because they're all really squishy and we just do more damage. And that's the game. Quick and easy, 20 minutes render. And this will lead in series, so look forward to that. Series for